to Yes TV. I'm Lucy. Now that you've started to develop your business idea, you will also need to start thinking about all the vital components that go into your business. But what are those important building blocks and how does your Yes company keep a track of them? We have included a Lean Canvas template in your Yes student resources. You may not have heard of a Lean Canvas before, but the process that you followed at your local Kickstart Team Matter session will assist your team to begin putting your own canvas together. To find out more, check out this interview with Nick from Creative HQ.
Hey Nick, thanks for coming today and having a chat to us about Lean Canvas.
Nice to be here, Gav.
What is a Lean Canvas?
So Lean Canvas is, essentially you can think about it as a one-page business plan. It's typically printed on an A3 or larger and helps you to get all of the elements that you need in a business plan succinctly together on a one-page view.
Right, so why would a young enterprise team use this?
Because it's a very easy way to get your idea down with a business framework around it in a very quick way. You can do it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it shows you the areas you need to be thinking about and more importantly the areas that you aren't thinking about.
You talk about it being potentially a 10-minute exercise.
Yeah.
And that's one of the big messages about Lean is it is quite an adaptable, flexible tool that you can change, and it's an ongoing document as well as being something that you can create quite quickly as a team, right?
There aren't too many rules around it. It's a very effective way of basically mapping what you've got, looking at what you haven't got. So some of the teams that we might work with at Creative HQ, for example, might do one Lean Canvas a week to see how things have changed.
Okay.
Other companies might do a Lean Canvas for different types of customers. And it's a very good way to do that type of thing quickly without having to write a whole business plan.
So it's essentially a living document almost.
Absolutely, it should be treated as a living document. It's a great way to, I guess, start a blueprint for what might become a bigger business plan that you could submit to young enterprise or even take to the likes of a bank manager.
So how would a young enterprise team start going about forming their own Lean Canvas for their young enterprise business?
But really the best way is to put it on a big bit of paper, put it on a table and all get around it with a bunch of post-it notes, okay? And what that allows you to do is to write down your ideas and put them into the different boxes. There are 9 boxes in the Lean Canvas. So stage 1 is really focused on the 3 boxes, long vertical boxes 1, 2 and 3 on the Lean Canvas, okay, which are about the problem, the customer and the unique value proposition, okay? And box 4 is about solution, right? And as humans, we'd naturally want to jump to solution thinking. You know, there's a problem, let's solve it. The solution's this, okay? The rigor that you've got to put around yourself when you're using the Lean Canvas is not to do that. We call it solution thinking. So when you catch yourself jumping to solutions, i.e. wanting to put something in box number 4, woe back and call each other on it. Say, hey, you're solution thinking, let's woe back. And the reason for that is the first 3 boxes are the most important foundation for understanding what the crux of your business is.
So the work that they're doing at Kickstart and Team Matter might very well fit into those first few boxes and allow them to begin a canvas.
Absolutely. So you can take a lot of what you've already done and put it into the canvas. That's the beauty of the canvas. You don't have to start from scratch. And the work that you can do at that early stage, you work them into those 3 boxes. If you get that right, the rest of it is pretty easy.
So Nick, stage 2, tell us about that.
So importantly, get stage 1 right. If you feel like you really know your customers well, you understand their problems and the value you can deliver to them, then shifting into box number 4, which is around how you might think about a solution. It might not be the product, but it's the general way in which you're delivering the value to your customers. Box number 5 is really your channels, which is how you're going to get that value to your customers. If it's a product, how's it going to arrive in their hands? You know, is it online? Is it in a box? Is it going on a truck? Is it that sort of thing? So boxes 6 and 7 are the mechanics of the business. What's the cost side of the business and what's the revenue side of the business? You know, how much do we have to invest and what do we need to spend to make this happen and where are we going to get some revenue from? Then you're going to be looking at key metrics, which is a key part of the Lean methodology, which is how do you actually score success? So what are the things you are going to be counting that mean you're winning? You've got to understand what those are because that's what you're looking for. And the last one is really around your unfair advantage, which is an aspect of the business which gives you a competitive advantage over other people that might want to do exactly the same thing next week.
That's great. And I can see how this forms the basis for your overall business plan, right?
Absolutely, and the way I tend to talk to people about the Lean Canvas is to use it as the starting point for your business case or your business pitch. Literally, if you took the 9 boxes on the Lean Canvas and did 9 chapters in a business case, it would be very comprehensive. If you did 9 slides in a business presentation, it would be very comprehensive. So it's a very powerful tool.
That's a really good overview of the Lean Canvas, and I hope that the students sort of take your advice and look at the resources that we have available too. Thanks very much for joining us, Nick.
Now that you have an overview of Lean Canvas, grab a copy of the Canvas template and try it out in your Yes company. If you want to learn more, there are heaps of great resources on the internet too. Remember, the template is available in our resources online. That's all we have for now. See you next time on Yes TV.